deafened by the music of Katawa Shoujo. I noticed that I've not been speaking too loud, but I will be speaking loud today, hopefully. I was far from screaming, actually. I'm sorry for the voice being skipped. It's just something that my video editor program does without even doing anything, actually. So sorry about that, but I cannot fix that unless I get a better video editing program, which hopefully can one of you send me the name of one, because that would be very helpful for me. Right now I'm just using Windows Live Movie Maker, as you can tell already, but it's pretty useful, pretty easy to use. And second, yeah, it's 41 minutes after the past recording. And apparently, thank you who subscribed to me because of one of my videos. Thank you. Um, so yeah, here's a little shout out for you. Without further ado, let's get started. Drop it, do do do. I don't know why I got obsessed with that song for no reason. Yeah. So we're back in the library. Wait, is this better for you? Can you hear better, I guess? I'll do it. Try that next time. She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be in any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter. Oh yeah, God, that's loud. So, yeah, I need a voice for her. Somebody send it to me, like, a good idea. Yes, worse things happened. The girl fidgets with her fingers as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression. Then she shuffles some papers around the counter for no reasons. Reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look. She seems to fit a library pusher. Lee. Ah, Lily, did you get my message? Message. Oh, the two embroidered books that arrived. Right. They finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but I missed her celebrations partially from managing to change the topic. I'm sure she notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does. I hope I get frapped soon. No, it's really starting to hurt my ears. Eventually, I actually may eventually just not even record it with the music. Comment below if you want me to. But in the meantime, I'll do it right now. Did you need to add a book or return one? I'm sorry. The way she can so quickly shift between moods, a little unsettling. He's with me, Yuko. This is Haisao. He's with me, Yuko. This is Haisao, a new student. Haisao, this is Yuko, the school librarian. Pleased to meet you. Haisao, right, Haisao. Pleased to meet you, too. Haisao. For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind so she won't forget. Haisao. That's a... Try to say that 20 times fast. Oh god, my chair's twisting. Shut up, dog. Yuko often arranges to import foreign books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Haisao? Sorry, whenever I have to do a voice, I have to turn off the volume because it's too quiet. Would you like to tell Haisao a little something about the library? Thank you. Oh, well. Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror. Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what you could be interested in. This is too much responsibility. How it's any responsibility? That's better. Sorry about that. That flute playing is very annoying when it's loud. She would rather just disembowel herself on the spot and tell me where the light novels are. But oh, whatever. So there are a lot of books in Braille here. I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops in my head. It seems to work at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least looks slightly less tense. Well, I think about a third or fourth of the Yamaku's library is either in Braille or audio. Makes sense, given all the blind students that would be here. If it's only that, how come this library is so big in the first place? Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. They spend more on new books than on my salary. Then I and then I have to organize that I just read and shelve all of them. So troublesome, and they waste so much. I wish I could quit this job. Dot dot dot. A very awkward silence follows the revelation of TMI. Not too many items, too much information. I'll go check the aisles then, if you don't mind. It's probably the best for all of us. If he doesn't keep talking to me. Yeah, I saw you're antisocial. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's alright with you. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I study the pines. The spines of the books, in random. What? It's been 5 minutes already. In random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for a choice in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is, a library. It's as if the calm mood would. Sorry, as if the calm mood from the room. Oh, what's stuck under my chair? It's as if this calm mood from the room I had tea with Lily's in snuck with us here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle, find a collection of desks, and set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library has the odd student sitting at a desk, either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize, sitting on one of the several beanbags. Now, they should have that at our school. I should have suggested that. It's the dark-haired girl from my class. The one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She didn't sneak out, she left. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious appearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats. This is. Sounds like a Legend of Zelda music, like young Link. Don't you agree? Intrigue floats slowly, surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious looking girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my book beside it. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me, underneath her What? Friend. Okay, sorry, French. Finger. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see that part of her face, at least third, if not a half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. For a second, I am shocked, and divert my eyes to the book in her hands. Before I realize that that looking away probably only make it worse. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I walked up to her for. I'm saving here. Your save state. Music quiet. Actually, that's okay. I'll move back up to the volume. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Sorry, I didn't mean to tell you. It's okay. The girl certainly. It's it, it's okay. The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems to be very uncertain. Oh, that wasn't a path choosing. Sorry, that wasn't a path choosing question. She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay for me. That's wrong. Problem solved. It's okay or not for me to sit. But finally, she nods, just a little. Okay. I take the seat next to her, and she hides herself behind a book. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. I'm sorry again for startling you. I myself. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying. I know. We are in the same class. Her speech is stilted and so quiet that it's barely audible even in the library. Somehow, I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako, thought. I really scared to say that's a nice name, just to say it, just to have something to say. But really, it's the only thing that I can think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to awkward silence as the music stops. Come on, play up again. Oh, whatever. We turn to each other, and here I am, all bothered and fussed about the kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt the reading. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little, and sighs a little sigh of relief. Dot dot dot. So I try to read the covers and introductions of the books I picked up, and she buries her face into her book again. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes are still wander to her direction. I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and the scarves hiding. After I real After a while, I realize that she's doing the same and only pretending to immerse in the life of Pi. If you look to that, oh, what? Sorry. Oh, there you go. That's the gaze. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though. It darts around like a scared rabbit. Oh, well, what do you expect? When her gaze is finally on me, the chain reaction is unstoppable. That sounded like my scissors falling to the floor. She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. I, 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 I. I remember that. That's inevitable, no matter what choice you choose. Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the corner. Watch, run towards the counter. Her hair, her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. And you can't run anymore because the music starts playing, and can't hear yourself anymore. Oh, turning the volume may not help. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's loud. By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Willie and Yuko are happily chatting away, knowing that I won't be able to. Drop it.